Hello, good afternoon, students. Today we are going to talk about one good book on astronomy, that is The Nature of the Universe, written by the author Fred Hoyle. And you can see on the cover page there is a photo of the galaxy, and the book is of astronomy. And as I turn the page, on the left side the photo of the author is shown, that is a Fred Hoyle, who is a fellow of Royal Society, as well as the name of the book is written on the right side, Nature of the Universe, along with the bird picture. And as you turn the pages over here, the Nature of the Universe, and here again as I turn the page, you will find the content of the book is written. And it is a very old book. You can see over here the first edition is in the year of, that is 1950. It is a very old book published by the Blackwell, and you can see over here published in a Palestinian book. And here you find the contents of the book. That is, the first chapter is the earth and the nearby space. The chapter number 2, the sun and the stars. Chapter number 3, the origin of the stars. Chapter number 4, the future and the fate of the stars. Chapter number 5, the origin of the earth and the planets. Chapter number 6, the expanding universe. And the chapter number 7, a personal view, where the author itself expresses some comment on our astronomy. And here you can see, as I turn the pages, here it is given the preface to the first edition. And then as we go on turning the pages, here you find the first chapter starts with the earth and the nearby space. And here it starts with the quotation. In this book it writes about the how the energy is being evolved from the sun, the different stars. It gives about the idea about the different stars, the sizes of the star, and how these energy is radiated from the sun. Here you can see over here, and the whole chapter, as you can see, it is written in the paragraph form, the earth seen from the outside. And as you go on turning the pages, it is in a very readable form. And the good thing about this book is that not a single mathematical equation is there in the book. It talks about the concepts of the astronomy even as a layman can understand. Even the people from different background can understand this book. It is not necessary that some mathematical knowledge is required to understand the book. So author has kept all these things in the mind while making the book. And you can see over here, the sun and the stars is the chapter number 2, where it talks about many things about here. And then many different topics are discussed, that is the solar radiation, where it gives the temperature of the sun, how much is the temperature of the sun, and how the calculations are done. Whereas what are the, it talks about the internal temperature of the sun, then the generation of energy, how energy is generated in the sun. Then it talks about the hydroelectric power. So these are some of the topics, that is the size and the density of the red giants. So very good book, and it can be read by the lay people without having any knowledge of technical knowledge or mathematical knowledge is not required. Then about the hydrogen bomb. And as you can turn, we are coming in the chapter number 3, that is the origin of the stars, how the stars are originated and how the stars are formed. It is a birth of the stars. The birth of the stars. Very book is not quite made of many pages. It is a quite a thin book, that is a star groups. And you can see over here some pictures are there which is related to the galaxies. And then you can find over here the multiple stars. So as I'm turning the pages, you can find over here not a single mathematical equation is used in the book. That means this book can be understood very easily by the lay people who are having no knowledge of mathematics. That is a star in the other galaxies. And we can see we have come up to page number 67, and this is the chapter number 4, the future and the fate of the stars. So as we go on turning the pages, you can see, you cannot see any one equation over here. And it talks about here, we must now see how supernova arises. So, and as you go turning the pages, it talks about the reactions which is taking inside the sun. And then you can see the origin of the earth and the planets. So it talks about the different topics related to astronomy, and here the magnetic clock spring, the general picture. And as we go on turning it, the earth, it talks about the earth, the great planets. And you can see, as I'm turning the pages, it is written in the essay form, planets by the billion. Not one single mathematical equation is there in the book, although the author is having the mathematical background. It is a life. And then you come over here, that is the chapter number 6, that is the expanding universe. The expanding universe is a topic which is also discussed in Void Religion's book. And you can see over here, it is just in the readable form, like as if you are turning the pages. It is something like you are reading a history book. There is no such mathematical equation in this book. So this is one kind of a book where there is no mathematics written over here, as if you are just reading one history type of book or some novel you are reading. So it is quite a readable form. And here you can see a personal view, where the author talks about his personal views, and it is his own view and the own comments which he has given in this book. Quite a old book. It is quite a old book. And here he can see over here, my own answer would be that mind is an intrinsic organization of the matter, and in so produce there is no such thing as death. So quite strong topics are discussed over here. And it is also the author is giving some opinion about some of his religion's background. And you can see, then we come to the last page, and in the end also the author talks about his own views over here, the nature of the universe. So quite a short book. And you can see the last page which is there in the book, that is of page number 125. So it is a very short book having just 125 pages. Quite a readable book, and quite a book which is having no mathematical equation. We can understand, any lay people will be able to understand this book. So please take a look of this book, people who are having interest in astronomy. So thank you everybody.